my stuff. Why ain't you respecting my stuff?
First of all, last episode you said you don't respect women, so shut up.
I did.
Yeah.
Why did I say that? Why did I say that? What were we talking about?
We was talking about Martin Luther King cheating on Coretta. You said you don't believe women. Why would you believe women?
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna clip that up.
That's crazy. That's why ain't y'all stop me from doing that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That shit.
But you know, my bad.
All right. Hello, Club Culture family. This is episode 32?
I don't know, but I got a question. How far are you willing to go for club culture?
It depends. What's on the table? Oh my God, and it better be funny.
Cause this nigga cracking up.
Cracking up. We can't even start the episode right.
Just keep going.
Hello, Club Culture family. We have a special guest here with us. To my right, we have Nova.
What's up?
And we're going to do a great episode with Nova today.
What's up, ETs?
Hey, that's my hashtag.
ETs?
Fuck with me.
What's
ETs?
that?
I do TikTok. That's my
okay.
slogan. That's how I bring people in.
Okay.
What's up, ETs?
What's
what
up,
that mean,
ETs?
though? Like ETs.
Like, what's
Because
up,
she's talking to
ETs? I talk
eaters.
about food.
Oh, ETs. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All
Talking
my
to them
bad.
eaters.
Munches.
Yeah.
You thought I was feeling you?
Oh my gosh! So you definitely been wanting to come on the pod. So you better give us what it
Man,
needs to
I'm
be,
always
man.
give you everything.
Hey,
Every
I wonder-
time.
Can we start somewhere that's like really, you know, this isn't random. So between Sunday and this morning, I've been scrolling Facebook.
Okay.
I regret it. I'm never doing this again.
Okay.
But we there was my homie Christopher raised a he posted an interesting post, and I would like to share it with you guys.
Okay.
He said okay, no, not that one. We'll get to that one. Basically, the conversation was about masculinity, and I guess all these Hollywood niggas doing weird stuff on camera. I don't know. I don't pay attention to them.
Like getting beat up.
Was that under my post?
No.
Oh.
No, it was. I would never engage with your post ever in my life, bro.
Okay.
You're a smart man.
Ever in my fucking life.
You a smart man.
The most. Anyway, the
he a
topic
smart
was
man.
masculinity, and we started talking about hip hop.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about Lil Wayne calling Birdman daddy? I always thought that shit was weird.
I mean, don't they talk a little different over there? You know.
But they be like Lil Daddy, like I guess that's cool.
Nah, I'm gonna say this, right? Being somebody that lived in Dallas, you know, a lot of Louisiana people moved there after Katrina, so
Right.
they impacted Dallas culture very heavily. Moving down there from Gary, niggas walking up to each other, "What up, bitch?" They do that shit now, but
That's a little different.
nigga in 2013, 2014, hey, bitch, man, your whole ass bitch.
Damn, this is gonna be a good ass clip, huh?
What the fuck? Why?
That's how they talk.
Some other dudes.
Yes.
But do they call him daddy though?
But my point is it's already a little feminine.
But why? You ain't never asked why?
We super aggressive though.
Yeah.
We aggressive as fuck up here, G.
I'm not
moving down to the
aggressive.
south, bro. I realized like we aggressive as hell.
Yeah.
Even me?
Yes.
I'm aggressive.
You don't hear yourself on that game?
Facts.
Okay. Yeah. But that's the game though. Like,
No.
No?
I'm a different
That's
person
real
on the
life.
game too. Like,
That's okay. So that's like game stuff.
That's what's coming out your head. That's how you feel.
All right, but was they calling niggas daddy though? Like,
I mean, but Wayne been with Bird since he was like 9. That is
I
his
don't-
daddy.
No.
I mean,
No.
That's his daddy, G.
that's like Bow Wow and Jermaine Dupri.
That's
He
his
not calling
daddy,
him
G.
daddy though.
He didn't. That's his.
Because he
But
probably
did he
knew his
call
daddy.
him daddy?
He never said daddy, but
Hey,
like,
that's
he looked at him
different.
as a father figure.
Drew, what you call the OG in your hood daddy?
He was more than the OG in his hood. He was his daddy.
Yeah.
But what you call him daddy though? If you was Lil Wayne, would you call Birdman daddy?
I feel like I would.
But you a woman though. That's different.
Even if I was a man.
Dad, so
And that's why I just said that, because I don't even call my daddy.
I would not.
I'd be like, hey.
So what are you supposed to call him? Birdman? Hey,
Yes, Birdman. OG. What the
OG.
fuck is Birdman real name?
Hell no. That's his daddy.
Pops. That's normal.
That's toxic masculinity.
I don't care.
Man.
I'm not
with none of that shit, bro. Because I was just watching Lunel, the comedian,
right.
do a episode on somebody pod, and she was talking about Young Jock having his hair blonde and shit, and people was calling him and her twins, and she like, I don't know what man is going to be dyeing their hair something like pink and shit, but and I'm just like, bro. Why can't a man dye his hair pink?
He can't do shit.
You can't do nothing.
You can't dye your hair pink.
But that come from hip hop.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't really fuck with rap.
I'm starting to fall out of it. Like the culture of it. Like I like making music and shit, but like hip hop culture is like it's really weird. It's backwards as fuck.
It's toxic as fuck. The shit that's considered masculine is actually feminine, and the shit, is the shit that's feminine is considered masculine. It don't make sense.
Because I ain't finna call my manager daddy, bro.
I'm gonna throw a conspiracy out there.
Here we go.
Rap music is the reason why DL niggas exist.
To an extent, I agree with that, bro. I'm a support your conspiracy.
Okay.
Because
I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a bad.
This is a solid conspiracy, and I'm a piggyback on it.
Okay.
Rap music, Lil Wayne specifically, is single-handedly the reason why eating pussy culture changed. When we was growing up, if a boy said to another boy, "That's why you eat pussy," it's time to fight.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne single-handedly changed that whole culture. Also, with women being lesbian. When I was growing up, because I come from an old family, you was being called bull, you was being called all of that stuff, bro. That shit was not cool. As soon as my girl got a girlfriend, Chevy Blue like Whirlwind, then Katy Perry followed it up with I Kissed the Girl and I Liked It.
Yep.
The whole culture changed.
Wait, what's
if the culture for men liking other men was within hip hop and accepted within hip hop, more men would be out. You would still have DL niggas because of their family and religion and shit like that. But I think the ratio wouldn't be so high.
Okay, so you had some choice of words back there. What were they? What was that?
What was what?
They called you butch and bull, whatever.
Oh, I didn't know if y'all be
dagger?
I didn't know if you could say certain words and shit.
You can say whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
That's an insult.
A bull dagger,
That's was an insult. It was just like
bull dagger, butch,
butch. But now butch is
dyke.
Butch.
Okay, I know that one.
Yeah.
But some women now they like to be called dyke.
Dyke, yeah.
Those the ones I don't really understand those.
I think it's like putting the power back in the word.
Dude,
okay.
I mean, like bitch
but
and shit like that.
They got a particular look.
True.
Do bull dagger really slap?
Bull dagger.
Does it like really slap?
Now it's a joke.
Yeah, that's a
damn.
It's not really.
Now it's a joke. If you say it, people gonna think you trying to make an old reference.
Oh, because I was gonna take that word to Call of Duty.
No, I would say take the
ain't
butch.
gonna work.
I say butch on Call of Duty. That's like a white stud.
Yeah.
A white dyke.
There's so many words, man. Like,
because white people don't got studs. They got butches.
They can't be studs. They got be
stud is specifically a black lesbian woman.
Masculine presenting woman.
Yeah.
Why they got to be black though?
So that's a question for me too, right?
Didn't you say that last episode?
What?
Like a stud got to be black?
She has to be.
Yeah, we come up with the slang.
Yeah, you can't be white and be a stud, bro. You a butch.
You a butch.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I just seen a conversation because you just said black masculine presenting woman. I just seen a conversation that said, because this gay guy said, I'm looking for the studs, right? And so this other stud was like, we with other women. And she was like, well, the conversation went on and the lady was like, well, if she's dating that man, that gay man, she's not a stud.
Yeah.
So do you think in order to be a stud, you have to be 100% lesbian?
I've been seeing real interesting cases of how far the spectrum can go when TikTok came.
I'm lost.
So basically,
gay men be dating studs?
Yeah. They openly about it on TikTok about how they are attracted to studs.
Okay.
And it's and I understand it though. And that's why I don't understand why men are attracted to studs. Cause y'all be like, it's pussy. She still
no, they
pussy.
attracted to masculinity.
Exactly. You looking at something that looks, smell, dress just like you. They just got a vagina underneath the clothes.
But that's different though, right?
How?
Because you can be attracted to masculinity, you can be attracted to femininity. Like me, I'm a masculine presenting woman, but for the most part, like I just recently fucked with a woman recently. For the most part, I only fuck with men. I date bisexual men. Of course, I don't date gay men because men are, if they gay, they're not fucking with a woman. But I just shared a post the other day with Rihanna and ASAP, and they was talking about how Rihanna's dominant and he's feminine. Yeah. I am attracted to femininity, and it took me to understand, because I'm like, I must be attracted to personalities. No, I'm attracted to that feminine energy that you possess. Right? Yeah. So I think that that's what make it different. Like, you can't necessarily say that a dude is gay. He's attracted to men because he's attracted to masculinity. Like, he could be attracted to a woman. Yeah. But she possesses that masculine energy.
So niggas gotta say that though. They not gonna say that. They gonna say she has a pussy because if they say I'm attracted to masculine energy,
that mean they gay.
They gay.
You gay.
But also men are weird like that. Like, they like to conquer. Y'all like hunters and shit. So I've seen, it's been plenty of men who just want to knock me down because I'm taller than them and I'm masculine, and they want to put me in my place. What is going on? They want to put me in my place.
What is going on?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
It's wild out here, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
This is my, what is this? Third year being single? I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too much, bro. Y'all weird,
It's a new world.
Y'all weird.
It's too much going on. It's too many different words. Gay niggas dating gay women. That's men and that's I don't.
Look, man. What the fuck? That's what the
goddamn butches is over here and shit.
That's why I fuck with gay people so much, because they are fighting against what is the normal, and a lot of you people are so stuck in this traditional shit to where you are not with that anymore, but you're afraid to be different than what is normal. And gay people, they have no choice but to just be what they are, because it ain't fun being what they not.
Right. And then once you go on that side of the spectrum, it's like, where is it really going to end?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. And I that's the fun part about it, because like there's not one way to be human. And being traditional is saying there's only one way to be human.
It's just too confusing for me, man. It's just I don't like it.
Hey, man.
Or no, not I don't like it. It's like it's too.
It make
confusing.
you nervous.
No, it's just too. It's too much.
I mean,
do you want to figure it out though?
No.
Oh, so don't figure it out. That's it. As long as it's I hate when heterosexual people want to figure out something that they don't even care about, like
that they don't really want to figure out.
Yeah, just let them be. If you don't understand it and you want to learn, then ask questions and to understand. But if you don't, then why are you speaking on homosexuality? Why are you having these conversations saying that you would disagree? Like, just leave it alone, and for you to figure out, because you don't care that much.
You tell them.
Yeah. I don't think I answered your question about like gay men and studs.
No, but I don't.
No. So the original question was, do you think that if a woman is dating anything other than a woman, can she be a stud?
So is that how studs get pregnant?
Nah, they.
See, that's what I'm saying. But like, is that not a stud now because she's pregnant? Is she not a stud now because she's pregnant?
I'm confused,
bro. Because but
they call them dick dykes.
Like, is it like just them random days where it's like, let's try something different?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
I think
studs been pissing me off. So. They the ones that's been pissing me off the most with stretching out that fucking definition we done gave it. So.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one. They got to get a different term. They can't be studs.
Yeah,
they can't be studs anymore. They got to be something else.
The problem is a lot of them not even. They need to be trans men. A lot of them want to be men. Just go on the transition, babe. Because you'll be talking to them, they'll be like, yeah, that shit gay. And it's like,
Yeah.
That's that gay shit.
like, what the fuck you talking about?
Oh my God.
We already here. What the fuck?
And then the women that's attracted to studs, they think studs are supposed to be a certain way, which is the way of them niggas that don't really want to be women. And I'm
exactly.
like, I'm not a stud then, because I like my vagina.
Listen,
like
funny
my
story. Like I said, I just messed with my first like woman.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, are you a pillow princess? And she was like, no. I'm like, oh, okay, I can fuck with you because
What does that
I
mean?
feel like y'all just
What does that mean?
You gonna eat this motherfucker.
What does that
sure.
mean?
meaning you got touch me nots and then you got pillow princesses, and those are the ones assigned to, like, if a feminine girl, they call them femmes.
Okay.
They're not masculine presenting. They tend to be pillow princesses where they don't want to give
Because they not
pleasure.
gay.
So what they doing?
They
They
just,
just receiving.
yeah.
So they pillow princesses.
Yeah.
And the touch me nots are typically the studs where they don't want to receive. They just want to give.
Because she really want to be a trans man. She need to transition, get her pee.
Like how niggas don't be wanting to give head. That's the touch me nots. They just want to get head,
Okay.
but in reverse.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Where's my wife? Where's my wife? This is too much.
Same
Yeah, hey, he
shit.
looking for a wife.
It's tough in these streets, Jonesy. You ain't the only one.
Y'all got it worse.
I do.
Y'all got it
think so,
worse.
too.
I definitely feel like y'all got it worse. All the onomatopoeias and the elemental cues.
Man,
and
I feel like all the power is with men. As long as if y'all act right, then you can have any woman you want.
yeah.
And you got money.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
That makes it a plus.
yeah.
That
Like
makes it a
money is
plus.
really like the cherry on top. Like
Yeah.
if you're a solid nigga, that's like halfway. That's the half the battle.
Yeah.
I don't think you got to even be solid if you at least you know you.
You at least gotta be solid. Money,
What solid mean?
just a stand up person. She can.
Oh, like I could depend on you.
right.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
dependable.
I'm
yeah.
talking about like characteristics, like you a narcissist, you a abuser, stuff like
Okay.
that. Like
Yeah,
think
nah,
about that
I don't- yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't,
was
that
like,
ain't nothing I want
what
to
you mean by-
co-sign on.
No. I meant like what you meant by solid. Like, is this guy? What makes somebody
Okay,
solid?
yeah. He dependable. He
Okay.
ain't gonna beat your ass. You gonna be fed.
Okay.
Kids gonna be fed and clothed and shit.
Okay.
Y'all
There's
gonna
some
get
people that's
evicted.
providers, but they not. I wouldn't consider them solid, but they a solid provider.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
I know a lot of
No.
people that say that about their dads. He
Yeah.
was just there. But they didn't really teach him shit. They didn't really do nothing.
They sent money through.
Yeah, but he made sure them bills was paid and there was food in the house and
I still don't know how to change an oil type shit.
Yeah.
I
Nah.
was talking to my mentor, and he was telling me that he think all black women are whores.
What the? Where? How did y'all get there?
We just be talking a lot, and he said that's something he truly believes in. He also fucks with Kevin Samuel, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
Look,
Now it makes sense.
But he said
I'm so tired of these
But there ain't
identity
even nothing
crisis
wrong with
niggas.
hoes. Like,
it's not.
bring me a
And
good
he
hoe.
said that too, but he said that black women just have to admit to it, and then we all good. Black women will hear it and be like, "No, why the fuck would you say that?" But after hearing him and then relating back to reality, I'm like, I agree with him.
Why?
All women are hoes.
All black women are hoes.
No, all women.
I think. Oh, yeah, but we only care about our
And that's the
community.
problem.
I don't think all of you guys are hoes.
Well, let's go back to history. Women couldn't vote. Women couldn't work. Women couldn't do nothing. They just had to be in the house. And so, in order for you to get something, how you gonna get it if you ain't got no money? So you got to trick off to your husband to get the money to go get it. What you want? That's hoeing. And then now, women have jobs. Women can vote. But the number one thing that they look for in a man is if they're a provider. Can you pay me to? Can you take me on a date? Like, they don't do anything. Men still have to.
Okay, I get where you going with that, because that's like me. I always say that don't let a man trick you out your spot. Be proud and being a gold digger. Because as women, we seek providence. Like, men are literally put on this earth to protect and provide.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't, that rib shit, that's some bullshit. No disrespect, but that's some bullshit. Either we came up from the dust at the same time, or women was first. It ain't no in between. You get what I'm saying? So, damn, I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
You was talking about.
We all came the same. Rib shit was false.
Before that.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
No, y'all keep repeating the same shit. Y'all keep repeating the same shit. No, what was I saying?
Women are whores. And
women are whores. Yeah, don't let no man trick you out of being in your spot, because being a gold digger is literally what God put you on this earth for.
That's crazy. What the fuck?
Literally, you give birth, you give life, right? A motherfucker gotta come take care of that.
Nah, see, men on social media, they said y'all wrong. Actually, men create life.
That's bullshit.
That how?
Because you can't plant a seed anywhere and it grow.
But they got the seed.
You got no.
You
it doesn't matter. The soil got to be right.
Okay, but make sure that
you
soil
can't
right, and then you plant your seed.
You can't. That's what I'm saying, bro. Wombs was here before the seed. Because we were spirits, we came from the dust.
That's what I'm speaking.
Where your uncle at, man?
I ain't even talking biblically. Even I ain't even talking biblically right now. I'm just speaking strictly off. I'm a huge history buff. Strictly off of history. When it was spirits, they had womb. So who got the womb now? Let's be honest. When man had gave us womb, they would have kept that shit for themselves.
I mean, history shows that men want what the fuck we got.
That's why they would have kept that shit for themselves, bro.
And when I say that, like, the only reason why pregnancies happen the way that they do in hospitals because of a king in England. He wanted to watch it happen, and so that's why doctors are underneath there with legs propped up doing it. It's because he wanted to see that happen. And
that's why that's Western medicine, because in Western medicine is some of the worst medicine. You go back over there in Africa, all that shit, they still standing up squatting. That's why when a baby laying down, they go, ugh. And when you holding them in your arm, they just shit and you don't even know until you smell it. Yeah, because that's gravity.
I'm so lost. Why are they squatting? Who's squatting?
We talking about birth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what?
They not supposed to be on their back.
Yeah, pooping.
They're supposed to squat?
Yeah, they're supposed to be squat because gravity pulls things down.
Okay.
So if you land on your back, it's not pulling.
Yeah, you can't. Okay, yeah, now I'm following.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, that's why when a baby is laying on his back and they like they got a shit.
Right.
But you could be holding the baby and did you just shit? Motherfucker baby ain't made a pee. It just came straight out.
More of the story, I started it with saying historically, that's why pregnancies are flawed here, because it only happened because a king in England wanted to see it happening. So instead of the lady just being sent, because she's supposed to be up, she's not supposed to be laying down having the baby. It's because of a man.
Why ain't we changed that by now? Like, ain't that what's going on?
Medicine, baby, because you know if I perform a C-section, I get an extra 10 racks.
Oh,
like.
Again, we live in a patriarchal world, okay? The only way culture will change is if men want it to change.
Yeah, now I really want to have an in-home birth now, like even more.
Yeah. Shit ain't just, women don't be talking for no reason. Like,
I mean, I don't think y'all do. Anything a woman say about being a woman, I believe until another woman come along with some other information.
I'm gonna run that episode 31 back for you.
Roll a clip.
Why did I say that? What were we talking about?
You, Scooty said that Martin Luther King. You said that you don't believe the CIA when they said that Martin Luther King cheated on Coretta Scott.
Right.
And then she said read Coretta Scott's book because in the book she says that.
Oh no, I ain't believing that. I ain't believing that one. Nah.
Somebody else wrote that.
I ain't believing it. She was under duress or something.
This nigga just don't want a motherfucking flaw. So, a chink in the armor.
We have a game on the pod called Weird or No.
Okay.
And so Weird or No is we're going to give you a headline and you have to let us know if it's weird or no, and you give a 1-sentence reason on why.
Okay.
I'm the best at this game.
Oh shit. I know Jonesy gonna ask me some weird shit.
And Jonesy definitely is the one that made these up, so you can start us off, my boy.
Me? I don't got them ready.
You not ready?
I lied.
I was like, cue the questions.
Okay. T.I. wants to dethrone himself as king of the South with final album Kill the King.
Weird or no?
He doesn't want to be the king anymore.
No.
Why? Because
this whole situation with him, self-proclaiming himself as the king, even though I feel like he was one of the first people to be saying that in his music. You know, that's what I knew him for. I feel like it started a bunch of bullshit for him, so I could see why he want to just dead it. Because he already being so much shit because of his mouth.
Only one sentence.
Oh, my bad.
You ran over. See, I told you.
I told y'all I was going to talk.
I told you.
All right.
Chris, go ahead.
Chris Brown addresses accusations he doesn't allow black women in VIP section. Is that weird or no?
No.
Why?
Because that's Chris Brown.
Okay.
Hey, we're going to come back to the YG one.
Okay.
A dolphin skull was found in someone's luggage in Detroit. Weird or not?
Weird.
Why?
What the fuck was a dolphin doing to your... Why did you have a dolphin?
English police says they foiled an eggs extravagant plot to steal Cadbury's chocolates. Is that weird or no?
Weird.
Why?
I don't even know what the fuck any of that shit is.
Yeah, I don't either, Jonesy.
That shit weird, bro.
Whatever the fuck this headline is.
Which one we on?
English.
Oh,
police.
the eggs?
Yeah.
When they stole the eggs?
That sound like a book. Yeah, whole fucking
eggs high as hell. Niggas gotta get it how they
just
live.
read sound like a fucking book.
Oh my God.
All right, so thief admits to stealing thousands of chocolate Easter eggs. Weird or not?
Read it again.
Thief admits to stealing thousands of chocolate Easter eggs. Weird or not?
Nah.
He stole at least 200,000 Easter eggs. Chocolate Easter eggs.
Nah.
Why?
Nigga Robin Hood.
Okay.
Florida 3-year-old fatally shoots himself after finding gun in parents' bedroom. Is that weird or no?
Nah.
Why?
They from Florida.
Florida man be tripping. That nigga crazy.
I'm sorry, R.I.P. that kid.
Oh my God.
Somebody died?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Florida man be...
Always.
It's always Florida, bro. The most craziest shit be happening in Florida.
Okay. What's up, Jody?
German ballet director suspended over feces attack on critic. Weird or not?
Feces attack on... Read that part again.
So, a German ballet director is suspended over feces attack on critic. He threw feces on a critic. Weird or not?
Nah.
Why?
Ballet motherfuckers intense.
He threw shit on the nigga.
You know that like off the help. She gave her that shit pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat my shit.
What's a pie? Off the help?
Yeah, the movie The Help. One of the Help.
Octavia Spencer gave her that shit pie.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, well you ain't said no. You never saw the movie.
No, I ain't even.
How you don't even know the fuck Octavia? Keep going with the questions, bro.
Okay. 72-year-old sentenced after stealing $574K from church used funds for vacations and gambling. Is that weird or no?
Nah.
Why?
Grandma gotta live life too.
They blew $500,000 at the boat.
Easily.
At the boat.
You know all motherfuckers be in that boat through slot machines.
Yeah, I was about to get real dark. All right, go ahead. What's next?
Harley Davidson from 1908 becomes priciest bike at auction. Weird or not? Man, I ain't want to read that one.
Nah. It's a Harley Davidson, man.
All right. Last one.
Oh, yeah, we can double back here. So, YG charging $1,000 for a private dinner with him before his shows. Weird or not?
Weird.
Why?
Who the fuck is you, G?
YG 400.
It's a no for me. Get somebody else to do it.
All right, so who would you pay $1,000 to have dinner with?
I don't think I'll pay $1,000.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Unless I got unless I'm rich or something.
Okay, see, damn, you had me. You had me.
No, this is the thing. If I'm trying to have dinner with you, it's something I'm trying to get from you. If I need to get this access to you real quick, pay that little. For instance, I got a story. Cal, I paid him $100 for my first interview. You know why? Because I needed that shit.
Who's Cal?
Cal controversial.
Oh, yeah.
Cal don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Status update. Shout out to my nigga. But yeah,
Some wild content on that.
exactly. And that gave him like instantly as soon as I
Wild shit on
uploaded
that.
it, the shit went viral around the neighborhood, well, around the city, around the region, and it gave me like 1,600 views. It was my first fucking video.
Yeah, shout out to the food lady.
So you say it was worth it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to the food lady, man.
Food lady and
y'all
this
better
bitch.
y'all better recognize who we got in here, man.
Food lady
It's
and
a
this
fucking
bitch.
legend, bro.
Big landlord,
Talk about
nigga.
the legend then.
Big food lady.
You feel
man.
me? Not the little one.
Not the little
Speak
one.
on the legend that is Nova, the food lady.
I'm the
that ain't-
landlord
that ain't
too.
where I was going though. I was going, talk about who we would pay to have dinner with.
Oh, you got somebody you would pay?
Hell no, fuck these niggas. But we could talk about Big Nova though.
Yeah.
Not the little one.
Not the little one. So why you be like, okay, so I have this problem with debating music because
Okay.
I hate doing it.
Okay.
I just want to know what people listen to.
Okay.
So why do you like debating music? What is that?
I don't think I debate music. I debate talent. The music is subjective.
Okay.
But you can't tell me Keke Wyatt sing better than Beyonce.
Really?
That's insane.
Okay.
That's literally insane. You can put Beyonce in any fucking genre. Beyonce can switch from one octave to the next. Keke Wyatt just yells. She can sing. She stays in key. Same thing with like someone like Jennifer Hudson or Fantasia. You got to know the difference between people who can make their voice literally go on stairs and then come back down the stairs. Like, we talking about pure talent right now. We ain't talking about the songs because it's people like Brandy who is the vocal Bible, but she's not a good songstress. I'm listening to way more Summer Walker than I'm listening to Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy's catalog to me is whack. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. But she is a vocal
This is
Bible.
disrespectful.
But she's a vocal Bible. She's the closest thing to Whitney.
Hey, look at this. But yeah, y'all can't disrespect Brandy like that.
Okay, it's just not as goated as what the industry.
Nah,
makes
fuck
it
that.
You know why? Because back then vocals mattered.
Yes.
Right? So her vocal ability, she is a vocal Bible, point blank, period.
Yeah.
Princess, you feel me? But she's not a good songstress, and I bring that up a lot. Like when it comes to R&B, and I feel like that's why R&B, like for the longest, people don't want to say that R&B is dead. It's coming back, but the shit is on life support. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of good artists out there, but I'm talking about to the mainstream. Where like if we riding in the car listening to R&B, people will be like, "Cut that sad shit off." Like,
And they don't even be
damn,
sad.
like I'm having a good time.
I mean, is it?
You know
So
what
what
I'm
is
saying?
What is dying about it though? Is it the people listening to it is what's dying, or
No, it's about for instance, even like a R&B act these days, except for a few artists, they single won't even be an R&B single. It gotta have a rap on it.
And they gotta sound like a trap beat. Damn near.
Not giving R&B.
is it because of the
We
listener?
need the
or
ballads.
is-
We need ballads to come back.
well, we got to figure out like why. What
Where's
made it
Tamia?
get to that?
In the 2000s, when hip hop, this is documented, you know, and like I said, I'm a big history buff, so it's documentaries out there, and you know, articles and all this stuff about this shit, where the culture shifted into like people started listening to more hip hop than they did R&B. You know, so what happened was they was like, okay, we gotta capture that sound, and so every genre, not just R&B, because even like think about it, like Gwen Stefani, we love her because Bananas, Holla Back Girl, you know what I'm saying? Because she got that 808. She came and got that 808 because that pop shit was just out the window. Like everybody needed a hip hop sound. So R&B acts did the same thing. And then that's where it just took over. Well, you couldn't have, or at least like Tank say, a black artist couldn't come out with that, something that Sam Smith could come out with, or something that Justin Timberlake or Robin Thicke could come out with. We couldn't come out with. You had to have that trap shit.
Yeah.
You know, so, and that's a label thing too, because you hear the artists talk about it all the time where they say, shit, K. Michelle wants to put out a country album and they fought her tooth and nail. When the girl can sing her ass off.
She would have killed that shit.
That's
too.
what I'm saying. She from Tennessee. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But they want you to talk about a nigga beating you, how you hate niggas, and you know what I'm saying? So
You can't raise a man. That ain't how it go?
yeah,
it.
that's
Oh.
it.
I was waiting for you keep going.
I was just guessing that's how the song went. I don't know how the song
Cause
went.
I ain't gonna lie, you knew when your neighbors was arguing, cause that shit was on blast.
Man, like she had a nice ass run with that shit though.
She blocked me on Twitter.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I was
This
just
what I was
expressing
talking about.
I was just expressing my love for her.
You know, one of my old friends, he got blocked by Joe Budden in like 2009.
Joe Budden has blocked every single one of my Twitters for the last like 8 years, bro.
He remember you.
I don't know what I did to him.
He remember you. You damn near need to meet him in person.
I have to.
You
He
like-
won't speak to me on Clubhouse. I'm like, what did I do to you?
And your name is Jonesy on everything, so he
Yes,
know it's
knows
you.
it's me. He
Yeah.
knows it's me.
You need to meet him in person.
I do.
Hey man, it could happen. Club culture get there. It could happen. We might trade.
Hey man, hey man. You like I said, how far you willing to go for club culture?
Hey man, it depends what the fuck you put us in.
Right.
I ain't gotta have no pod beefs.
So are you willing to fist fight?
It depends on who I'm fighting. You want me to fight Joe Budden?
Well, maybe not him, but you
Okay.
know, one of the guys that's around him.
So you want me to fight a dude because you and Joe Budden fighting.
Exactly.
You know this pod is women, more women than men. So you finna put us in a sticky situation.
Yeah.
So
But how far are you willing to go though?
You need to ask every female that's in our squad that question.
I need Drew, how
Hey.
far are you willing to go,
Hey,
bro?
Jay.
How
Hey.
far you willing to go? You willing to fight for the pod? I don't even know who's on the pod. I don't even
Yeah,
know
I
who he
haven't watched
does.
it yet.
Imagine
since
No.
who
Ball and
Kamisha
Rory.
go fight, bro.
One of them?
Who Kamisha go fight?
Who
bro?
is on? Do all these dudes got a picture
I call
together?
Denzel Parks.
right. The one
I
white
don't-
motherfucker.
Bro, I don't know who is
Baby, it's
on
gonna go
what.
doo.
Like I
That's all
I know
it's gonna go.
Rory and Maul, and it's like, bro, we could have dragged them niggas, but I don't know who's on here now.
Hey, it's cool. We gonna get back to Nola, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga is crazy.
Is it these? No, that's Rory and Maul.
The gag is Joe ain't even like that. He will argue and
Yeah,
yeah.
he ain't gonna fight.
He ain't gonna fight.
I am.
You gonna clock his ass.
So,
Hey, wait. So, did y'all ever watch the show? What the fuck was that shit called?
Maybe they
Pros versus Joes.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
like
the cooking
the-
show. Yeah,
So, if they're the cooking show,
it's a cooking one called that.
it was a cooking show, Drew. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I'm talking about the sports one.
Okay.
If there was a celebrity that you had to challenge in a sport, who would it be and what sport would y'all play?
Oh man.
I mean, I got a lot I could choose.
Okay, let's hear it.
I mean, anyone in basketball, or just a race like track. We do a race. I'm gonna be a lot of them in it.
Who you want to smoke with though? Who you want to smoke with?
Drake in
Okay.
basketball.
That's
Really, Drake?
Yeah,
I feel like that's gonna be so easy.
I know, but I want to do it. To
Why
hurt-
you don't
to hurt
like
his
Drake?
pride.
Why you want to hurt his pride?
I gotta hurt his
I
pride.
feel
He
like
paid millions
I feel
of
like
dollars
Dirk.
for-
I feel like Dirk would be a better competition.
I want to do Drake to hurt his pride because he paid so much money to get better at something he was never good at.
Feel you.
How much did he pay?
A lot of money for a very top
Trainers
trainer.
and shit. Yeah. He's
I knew them niggas be doing that.
Yeah,
He's weird. But Dirk is good.
What about you?
Dirk can hoop.
Teach him how to play
Drake
basketball.
pays for everything.
he paid a lot of money for it too.
He paid for that body too.
yeah, a
lipo.
lot of them pay for their bodies.
So what you doing and who you doing it against?
We can play for your heart.
Who?
And,
Hell, she's smooth as hell.
we can play for your heart.
Thanks. Hell.
and man, I don't know, man. I don't really.
You said play for your heart.
That's
and
crazy,
you don't-
right? You don't even
You gotta
know.
have it ready. Shoot
Right.
your shot quick as hell.
Yeah,
Hey,
I ain't got
Kelly
nobody.
Rowland, you feel me?
I set it up for. Her.
Yeah.
Go
There
ahead.
you go.
Man, there's so many, bro. Like,
Nah, you know who? SZA.
Okay.
okay,
All right.
I fuck with it.
That little motherfucker cold. I ain't gonna lie.
Shorty decent. Y'all seen how they had her tied up like she was gyro meat on the
Man,
little thing? I was like, yeah. This,
a little fucking lamb.
you know what I'm saying? Some
You hear
lamb
me?
meat.
On the manger.
Like, okay.
Shit.
Your ass
Okay,
is on,
Silza.
bro.
Silza. Okay, Silza.
Who you fight? Who you playing, man? What you doing?
I'm doing boxing and MMA.
Against who?
The first person I want is Chris Paul. Because he'll clearly beat me in basketball. Like in this day and age, Chris Paul would beat me. 10 years ago, I'd watch him.
Okay.
But this day and age, like boxing, yeah, bro, Chris Paul.
All right.
MMA, Kevin Durant, because he tall, so we gonna have to do like karate and shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
you got beef with these niggas.
bro, I hate Chris Paul.
Oh my gosh, bro. You gotta let that go.
A lot of people
No.
don't like Chris Paul though, bro.
A lot of he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
go?
and he a dirty player. Like a lot of people don't like Chris
Yeah.
Paul, which is so crazy because he was like the president of the Player Association.
Yes.
That shit weird because a lot of niggas don't like him, but he must be just like good at certain shit. You know how some niggas you don't like, but you like, hey, he know how to do that shit. So
Yeah, he probably good at talking.
Put the gloves on.
Well, how you gonna feel if they win a championship? You gonna be the hating ass nigga? Like,
Yeah. We in the parking lot. This nigga
if they
just knocked
win,
me out.
if they win though, do that change Kevin Durant?
What you mean?
Like, do that do anything for us?
Do that do anything for his legacy?
If he beat me?
If he
No,
wins
if
the
he-
championship with the
Then nigga, why the
He's
fuck
so
would we?
irritating.
Like,
I'm confused.
how would we ask you that?
Kevin Durant is on the Suns now.
Right?
So if they win the chip,
does that do anything for his legacy?
All I've been doing is praying on the Suns' downfall ever since that happened.
Yeah.
So I'm not even thinking about nothing else.
what about you, Nova?
Matter of fact, did these
actually,
niggas win
I just
recently?
started thinking about it right now when I asked the question.
Okay.
I think it probably will help him because he done wheeled these young guys and Chris Paul old ass to his first chip. Just getting Chris his first chip, I feel like gonna be like, cause they couldn't get over that hump before he got there, so it's gonna give him that versus you know that Golden State
Pray
shit.
to God they don't win.
And if they don't win,
That's gonna be bad too.
it's gonna be like, is he really that nigga?
Yeah.
And that's why niggas saying that Giannis the greatest player right now, cause
Man, my nigga Westbrook on the Clippers and he shutting all this shit down. All this shit down.
Westbrook going to the Clippers.
Yeah,
he on the
that was
Clippers.
announced today. He played.
Him and John Wall on the Rockets.
Yeah, he on the Rockets.
What?
But
When did
yeah,
the fuck-
Westbrook
what
on the
time
Clippers.
happened?
He's shutting all this down. Big C shit. C Town.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watched the NBA since that Kyrie shit.
I haven't either.
So I don't even know what the fuck going on.
I just keep up with the news, but I don't really watch the game.
I honestly just keep up with the Suns.
You a
And I
real
watch
hater.
them.
Bro.
I am the definitely.
You are a real hater.
When I lock in,
With the hate.
when I lock in as a hater,
Hey,
I'm a big
Hey,
hater,
I seen
bro.
this TikTok. It said I'm a real hater. Like y'all be praying on dumb shit. I pray that the fan of your refrigerator go out. I said, damn, like who the fuck think of some shit like that?
Bro, I like see. Here's the thing, because it's like when I love somebody, like I really love you,
Yeah.
but when I'm a hater, it's the same energy.
Gee, I feel you.
Nah.
The same energy.
I'm a
I gotta check that.
I've been
shit.
watching Chris Paul
If
my
I
whole
start
life.
hating you, if I start hating you, my bad. If I start hating you, I gotta remove myself. Even
I
like
can't.
people that I don't like and shit, you know what I do? I hit like you know how you the option to be like not see people shit, like you're not interested.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I hit.
Yeah.
Cause I don't even want to like must over what you've been doing and
Yeah.
shit. Like I
You
don't
gonna
want to
make me
harbor
mad.
that hate. Like
Your ass
See,
happy?
it's a
yeah.
it's a difference between me like not liking you and me like being a hater.
You thought I was happy for you?
No.
No, I don't. Yeah, like Chris Paul, I don't want to see him win a championship.
Okay. That's how you are with exes and shit.
Nah.
Hell no, my ex is cool as fuck. They're my niggas.
So how do you? Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this. How do y'all get past a breakup? Like how y'all get over it? Cause y'all still keep seeing pictures and shit. Like y'all Facebook keep reminding you of memories. How do y'all get over a breakup?
I started a new Facebook. Like once me and Shorty broke up, I'm like, nope, I already know where this finna go. I'm just finna start a new
So you
one.
create a whole new Facebook.
Hell
Damn,
yeah,
you run
delete
away
that
from it.
shit.
Hey, I lean into it.
What you mean?
I lean into that we through. Like we through. I'm gonna lean all the way in, bitch.
I ain't finna see none of that shit.
No, cause I feel like I got a like weird like detachment thing. Something weird. I think that shit come from my daddy. I ain't gonna lie. But I detached from you so fast, bitch. You never existed. Never. That's just what it is.
That's how it is.
That's a little hard for me.
But like we still cool though, cause like I got one of my exes on my Facebook. We still
Yeah.
be throwing jokes and shit. Like
Yeah.
they're my niggas. My
Yeah.
ex is really my niggas.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like I feel like we should be friends because I don't ever do some weird shit to people.
See, that's what I don't like about you. You
Yeah,
a
we don't
you a
gotta
lesbian?
be
Wait,
friends.
before I assume, are you a lesbian?
I am a lesbian.
That's what I don't like about you lesbian bitches,
I
bro.
was gonna say, how you gonna
Oh,
assume?
yeah, that's what I said. Let me ask
We're a
first.
progressive podcast.
Cause I heard, when we was just sitting here talking the passion something in her voice, I just assume.
See, and you
but
just
I
assume
stopped
she a woman.
myself.
Nah, because I don't identify with being a stud. That shit, I don't identify with that. But I am a lesbian.
Are you okay? Because you just say he just said you don't. How do I know if you?
Oh, he just always own that. He just,
Oh, okay. What's your pronouns?
he, him, and
What's your pronouns? She
her,
okay.
hers.
Okay, cool.
Big L's for the lesbian.
I'm a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Period. So yeah, that lesbian, y'all be pissing me off with that shit.
Amen.
Y'all toxic. As
Yeah, we don't gotta be. Hey, wait a minute.
Scorpio.
I'm glad you said that because she. This is what I found when I was scrolling Facebook this weekend. I fucking go. I flirt with somebody and won't even be interested. And I'm like, see, that's why people stay to themselves. That's why people that be thinking everything bullshit.
Yeah, that is bogus.
Listen, bro. We gotta start being honest with ourselves. That's what's wrong with niggas. We don't be honest, bro. You got the people that was bullied growing up, and then they grow up and hate black women because black women didn't like them growing up. You was ugly as hell. It's not because you're not a cool, solid person. You was just ugly then.
Yeah.
Now, if they like you, it's because you grew into your looks.
Right.
Not because you, like, bro, that shit is just, it'd be weird to me that they don't fully acknowledge that you was ugly. And
Or you was stinky. Or you was,
just whatever.
yeah.
It wasn't a reason why people just didn't want to take you on
And
out
some of
shit.
these motherfuckers be weird, bro.
Yes.
Extremely.
Like, and kids understand that shit. We be trying to be like, oh, kids are bullies. But it's like, even when we be like, oh, you gay. They usually gay. You know what I'm saying? So kids, the problem is kids are
Well, I talk
pure humans
Yeah.
that haven't been indoctrinated on how to deal with other humans.
We don't know
yet.
how to talk to each other when we
So
kids.
so yeah, I don't know, bro. I think that's solid.
I was just talking to somebody when my mom was on the phone before we went to Walmart, and she was telling whoever she was on the phone with that the dude she was dealing with, kid, was as big as a house. And we ended up running into him at Walmart. So I'm like, hey, bro, your kid as big as a house. I thought this shit was funny.
Why you say that?
Oh my god.
Because she laughed too. But like not there though. She laughed when it was on the phone. So I'm like, okay, that's funny. I'm finna go tell my mans.
The same dude she was on the phone saying that. to me.
No, Jonesy.
She was talking. No, she was talking to somebody else on the phone.
Okay.
We ran into the dude she was dealing with at Walmart, like just
Okay.
on some random shit.
Okay.
So I felt it was the perfect time. I was
Oh my
excited to
gosh.
see him. I'm like, oh shit, we ran into my guy. Hey, your kid as big as a house.
How did he take that?
I guess he just took it because I don't remember much from that moment from him, but I remember my mama being mad when we was like going to the car.
Yeah, because you shouldn't have said
Snitched on
that
her,
shit.
bro.
I ain't know. I thought we was cracking jokes.
Nah, that's dry snitching, bro.
I thought we were cracking jokes.
Yeah, that was out of order.
You know how many fat jokes I heard up until that point? I just thought that was the thing to do.
But
Alright.
then back to his daddy.
Yeah, her daddy.
Oh, that's even
and
worse.
it's a girl. You
Yeah.
said it's a. Come on now.
All right, next subject. This nigga tweaked out. This nigga tweaked out.
Oh my gosh! All right, so music, because we ain't even dabbled into just talking about R&B. You said R&B is your thing,
For sure.
and you said R&B is damn near dying, but it's doing its thing for right now, right?
Well, right now it's on life support.
Okay.
I felt like R&B was dead like 6-7 years ago.
Okay. So, what do you think started to revitalize R&B?
I think that R&B heads let it be known that we want R&B.
Okay.
I feel like for a while people snuck in it. Like, I've always been a Drake fan, right? So, early Drake, he did a lot of singing or whatever. And I remember that was deemed music you only listen to when you with your girl.
Okay.
Now niggas listen to it with they niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that, again, because it was like that toxic masculinity where we was at in the culture, where it was like that music is only appropriate for this type of setting.
Yeah.
So once R&B head said, "Nah, we turning up to the sad, we doing this, we doing that," that's when I feel like it kind of shifted, and that's why it's on life support now.
Yeah. This is a random question that just popped in my head, but do you listen to music when you're having sex?
Me?
Both of y'all.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I ain't did that in a long time.
Why don't people listen to music when they're having sex? Or at least have it on and probably turn it down? Like, why is music not there?
They
It
just don't have the
should be.
speakers in
It
the house.
should be, but I think that sex for me in the past like 5 years ain't been as sensual.
So music is only when you trying to have sensual sex. If you just trying to get a nut off, you don't need music.
I feel like that determines the type of music.
Okay, so because we was talking about like having sex.
Yeah, because if we fucking just to fucking, we playing some trap shit. Real Trapaholics mixtapes.
Yeah, I'm not
for the weak-hearted.
I'm not cutting on no music to fuck.
Yeah, plus if it's like, you know.
Like,
oh my gosh, maybe that's just the lesbian in me.
What you ain't
you gotta
know?
be like super romantic and shit.
I am.
Cause I feel like when I was just hanging out with this little bitch, I like shit was coming out of me that I ain't.
Gotta be a little.
Cause that's what fuck that. That's what she is.
Damn, I hope she don't watch this. Yeah. Or that's how you talk to each other.
Yeah, maybe that's that Dallas shit. You know?
Nah, it ain't. nah. It ain't.
We didn't even dabble into your background yet, bro.
Cause we don't got to.
We can do a little bit. Cause you done spoke on being living in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you from Gary? Because this is my first time meeting you, so this is all new to me.
I'm
It's
Gary,
the food lady,
landlord, GI landlord.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't know much else. Ew.
it's the food lady.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Gary. I'm from 22nd East Side. I grew up in Gary. I ain't moved out of Gary until I was 19.
Okay.
And then I lived in Texas until 2020.
So
Do you know how to D-Town boogie?
Hey. I knew how to do that before I left, though.
So you was practicing before you moved on?
Nah. I was just in the GNS.
Right, I'm gonna get down there and I'm gonna kill them niggas. I gotta practice. Oh.
Nah, hell nah. Because when I went down there, Chief Keef and all that shit was popular. This is
probably when they doing that shit.
Yeah, this is 2014.
Oh yeah,
y'all.
y'all
All that practicing
for nothing.
Hell no. That was jig. We called it jigging. Remember?
Hell
Doug in. We used to call that shit jigging. So, if you couldn't jig.
You know, kids don't dance in the parties. They just stand around with their niggas and point guns at cameras.
Yeah.
That's
Adults
what my client told me.
Yeah.
Adults do that too. Go look around at any club.
Yeah.
The girls dancing all on each other and the niggas just standing there with drinks.
Yeah, because they want the girls to dance on them, but the girls don't
want
to dance on the men.
That's crazy.
I mean, you got cases where people are getting raped in clubs and we fully clothed and you stick your fingers up my dress.
Yeah,
that's wild. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild as fuck.
That's why bitches don't
that?
be. Yeah, that's why bitches just be in their own lane now.
Oh, okay.
Facts. Yeah, and all of that is good for me. Y'all fucked it up and made it better for us.
I'm dead.
But yeah, moving to Dallas. You said that was the hardest thing that you ever had to do.
I do believe that.
Why so?
Okay, so you gotta put into mind like being from up here. All my family up here, you know. Then you moving all the way down to Texas, and see the thing is like now, a lot of times we be forgetting like where we was at, right? Like in 2014, yeah, we had social media, but we didn't have what we have now. Well, you can go on TikTok right now and look up any club in Houston, any club in Dallas, and see what the life like. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm finna move down here to niggas with on horses and shit like. Tumbleweed and shit. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen because what you think about Texas, like Western and shit. So I get down there, it is a culture shock. Off the rip. Like, it's a culture shock to the point where like my first day there, niggas tried to give me some powder. Like, you fuck with that powder? And I'm like, no. I felt offended because up here, if somebody asks you, do you fuck with powder? Like, that's
a meth head, crackhead.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. But down there, motherfucker was embracing me. That's you tough. Fuck with that powder? Yeah. Like offering it to me. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck, even my first week there, I'm walking to the store and I got my headphones in, but I'm hearing something. So I turn my music down and I'm hearing gravel and feet. So I just turned around, put my shit up, like squatted up, and the motherfucker was jogging, y'all.
For what? Like just towards you?
They was just jogging. I thought they was running up on me. I'm not kidding. Like, in Gary, niggas don't jog down the street. They go to the abandoned school and run around the track. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You hear gravel and feet and you turn around and you see somebody running. Bitch, what you on? Yeah. You know? And then she was like, I think it was a man. I said she, but it was a man. When we was going to the same store. When we got in the store, he was telling the police that I tried to attack him. Yeah. So it's like, that was like just the culture shock. Then not having no family. I was going to college down there. I just went through a lot of shit, man. Like, I don't even remember turning 21.
Did you complete college out there, or you?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, I don't remember turning 21.
And not because I had a good time. Like, I was just going through a lot of shit at that point in my life.
Yeah.
I get my own crib, you know, all of that shit. Get my own car. I didn't know how to drive. I bought a car and just taught myself how to drive. Like,
I'm dead.
I just went through. I feel like I became an adult there, but with no help.
How the hell you teach yourself how to? Did you have your license?
No.
So you was able to buy a car without a license?
Yeah.
I taught myself how to drive stick.
Yeah, but in Indiana, we got to do the permit, and we got to.
I mean, you got to. So the thing about Texas is you have to. So you don't like, you know, we do permit and shit.
Yeah.
Down there, from 15 or whatever age you can get your permit, all the way until you 24, you have to take driver's ed.
Okay.
Because they terrible fucking drivers down there. So you got to take driver's ed, and then you get your driver's ed certificate, which is your permit, and then you can get your license. So I took the driver's certificate thing.
Hold the mic up.
Oh, my bad. I did the driver's certificate thing, but I didn't have a physical license. So I just bought a car off the street. Yeah. 99 Toyota Camry, Yoda gang, and taught myself how to drive.
If you
on
paying
Forest Lane.
cash, you don't need a license to buy a car.
Yeah. So
shit, how did you, like, since you ain't have no family there?
Well, I had an uncle, but he was older.
Yeah.
Like, he could be my granddaddy.
Did it feel like sufferance doing something like that?
At times. At times, yeah. At times I felt like, man, I want to go home. But I always been a person, like, I always refer back to Hustle and Flow when they was sitting in the car.
Push that shit out, Nola.
and
push that
Anthony
shit out,
Anderson,
man.
He said to Terrence Howard, he said, man, he hit the blunt. He's like, this can't be it for me. I never forget that shit, because that's how I felt about, like, living in Gary. Like, we're going field trips to Chicago, and I'd be like, man, like, this can't be it for me. Like, I know
it's man.
It's more for me in this world. So
there's more for me in this world, man.
Shut up, nigga. So yeah, like, I just felt when I got down there, that's what kept me going. I feel like, because I always felt like I'm a main character. Like, I'm supposed to be. Yeah. I'm not a supporting cast type person. I'm a main character.
What did you go to school for?
Baking and patisserie with applied science.
Oh, cool as hell. I love anybody that goes to the culinary field. So
you can make a boysenberry creme brulee?
I can.
Let's go.
Creme anglaise, souffle, whatever you want to do.
Souffle with the creme brulee.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a thing.
The croulet.
There's no such thing as a creme brulee souffle. That shit would burn bad.
Oh my god. So when why did you come back? Gary.
Okay, so I came back to Gary because I felt like living in Texas, all I could do was work and pay bills. I needed to get grounded. I even forced myself into homelessness. I didn't renew my lease. It's funny, I was talking to my friend one day. I was crying, literally crying to my friend. I said, man, I don't know what's wrong with me. I want to become independent and self-sufficient on my own. Like, I want to be an entrepreneur. And he was like, well, what's the problem? Like, why? I said, man, I'm dependent on a job. He said, well, why are you dependent on it? I said, because it's a consistent check. He said, yeah, it's consistent till it ain't no more. And I literally got fired the next day. Like, literally got fired the next fucking day. And I said, man, this is literally what you was crying about yesterday. You wanted God to send you a sign. You got the sign. Yeah. So I didn't renew my lease. No, actually, I had got an apartment. I was supposed to move in on the 8th. No, on the 10th. On the 1st, they told me that it wasn't going to be ready to the 23rd of the next month. Then I got fired on the 8th. So it was like, okay, God, I hear you, bro. I see what's up. I'm going to move around. But then I got scared. I said, I can't go back to Gary. People going to think I'm a failure. Yeah. So I said, fuck that. I'm finna give me another job. I couldn't get a job. Like, it was like, I could not get a job. I'm in my car. Then my fucking radiator blow up. So now I'm just like, oh my God.
Take your ass home. Take your ass. You ain't got it yet. You need more.
You literally, bro. Like,
transmission was gonna be next.
Yeah, so I'm like, bro,
I'm finna just burn the whole fucking car up.
You hear me? So I'm like, I'm finna get this radiator fixed, sell this car, and go to Gary. I got the radiator fixed, sold the car, went back to Gary. I moved to Gary January 20th, 2020. Started my business, and boom, the NBA shut down and the pandemic started.
That's tough. Speak on the pandemic and that affecting what the hell you thought you was finna get into when you got home.
Because that food shit was gonna be dead.
Man. It was dead for a little second, but I will say this, man. The pandemic birthed a new America, and I will say that from an entrepreneurial standpoint that I believe that this country, the capitalism, the patriarchy of capitalism is about to dwindle down.
Okay.
And if Americans can hold out for this, if we can get past this recession and hold our ground as entrepreneurs, it's gonna the whole landscape of this country is about to change.
You think for the better or?
I don't know.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because, you know, it brings change. Do I know if I'm like a world where everybody is a boss, even people who shouldn't be bosses, and they run businesses terribly like the way they doing now?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Or am I going to be happy that we all self-sufficient and we all making money?
Do you see a world working out where everybody is trying to work for themselves?
To a degree. But I also believe that we 3%ers for a reason. We 15%ers for a reason.
Yeah.
It's the reason why it's not the whole 100. You know, we need workers. Yeah. We need the person to check your fucking receipt.
So we need poor people.
To a degree. And that's why I don't believe in like communism. Because there's no way. For instance, I was watching a documentary about fucking a Rubik and the nigga who made the Rubik's Cube. Like, he from a communist country.
Yeah.
Wait. Is it called a Rubik Cube because
his name is a Rubik?
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be because the guy, is he from Aruba? No? Okay, never mind. It didn't connect.
I don't know. I'm lying. He might be from Aruba. I don't know. But whatever country he was from was a super communist country. No, it's one of those countries that was known for communism. If I hear the name, I know it.
Cuba?
No.
Haiti?
No.
Trinidad?
Korea?
No, it's more of a Eurasia type country.
We
ain't here for that. Pakistan.
You good?
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. I'm American. I don't know geographic.
I got
shit.
you keep going.
But yeah, so the Rubik nigga, he's from a communist country, and he created the cube, but it couldn't get big until he was able to create. He got a special patent because nobody can have a patent because you don't create anything. You create stuff and take it to the government and then it's theirs. So I don't believe in like that type of equality. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I have a great mind and I'm different, I should be able to excel and, you know, I shouldn't be on the same level as a nigga who can't do half as me. You know what I mean? That's just like, what's the nigga name? Benjamin Banneker or whatever?
Maybe.
Yeah, like
he's
him
a
too.
person.
Who is he? Because I don't know that name.
So Banneker was like one of the first fucking super black nerds ever. This motherfucker like created all these books for like farmers and shit to talk about the stars and like astrology and all that shit. He's super smart. And he was so fucking smart that like the Quakers, you know, fucked with him. He basically built DC with all his math and shit and gave it to the Quakers, and the Quakers did what they did and shit like that. He's just like a super ass black nerd, but from back in the day. And then they killed him and then burnt up his fucking shit because white people was mad that, because, you know, how can we at one point say that niggas
How can a
this
nigga
way?
build a city?
Literally, like, how can we say
a
they
nigga
niggas
build a city?
and then this smart ass nigga think he uppity or some shit? Get him out of here.
Buddy ass, the Rubik's Cube dude is Hungarian. So
Hungarian.
I've been to Hungary.
Yeah.
I have.
I had a lot to say there, but I kept it to myself.
Say it.
You're a dweeb.
I wanted to ask you that, Jonesy. Was you a lame in school?
Yeah. I'm still lame now.
But did you have personality?
I'm
or did you
almost like the
suppress it?
same, like, I'm still the same, like, person.
But you didn't get like picked on and shit.
No, not in high school.
Okay.
No, the bullying was over by high school.
Okay.
Yeah, niggas was fighting.
Okay,
I did get my chain snatched, but I got it back in like...
Was it a bone?
Yep.
They snatched that nigga ball.
Snatched that bitch.
Damn. Was it a fat boy or a skinny boy?
No, the fat joints. That shit was thick as hell. See, I had a fake one, and then I had my mom buy me a real one. No, I had my mom buy the fake one, and I bought the real one. And I never wore the real one to school for obvious fucking reasons. But the day before, I was talking to this chick. So I'm like, I gotta wear the real one tomorrow. So wear it. She was talking, this dude was talking to her. And then I go over there, we talking.
Set you up.
Hmm?
That bitch set you up.
No, I set myself up.
Oh, okay.
I told her, this is my fault. Completely my fault. So we all talking. It was some mutual shit. Like all three of us are talking. And he was like, how much you'll sell your chain for? And I was like, shit, for what I want, you can't even afford it. 30 minutes later, he snatched that shit. So we running through the hallway. I'm assuming my guy had like tripped him up, whatever, because he started stumbling. And then I jumped on his back. He dropped the chain. I picked it up. We landed right in front of the camera office for you watch the cameras in the school and shit. And the principals had walked out. So neither one of us is trying to fight in front of the principals, obviously. So I'm like,
I just want my motherfucking chain, bro.
Right, like I just want my chain. So then this nigga started going, he stole my chain. I'm like, nigga, look at me. Look at me and look at you, bro. Who looks like the chain snatcher here?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. So yeah.
What was his name?
I can't remember.
That's some L-dub shit. That's L-dubbery.
Yeah, and then to further prove your point that I was lame. So the next day, the story went, the guy stole some lame nigga chain.
That's how you know you was a lame. That's how you know you was a lame for sure.
Yeah, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, you was lame for sure. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Like I still had friends and girls and like drove cars and shit.
You was one of them cool lames though.
Exactly. Yeah. I was a cool lame.
I love cool lames. I fucked with them. I used to go sit at their table and shit. But I'm gonna tell you, lames got all the gossip. Yeah. Because people just talk around them like they not exist,
bro.
I used to go to the lame table like, who got caught fucking? Like y'all know everything.
That's how I found out how my story was labeled. Niggas didn't even, niggas would be in front of me like, yeah, man, he stole some lame dude chain. I'm like,
I'm the lame.
I'm the lame.
Funny as hell.
Talk about your business. Talk about the business you wanted to start when you came home on COVID.
I always knew that I wanted to start a food business, own the restaurant. Yeah. What I didn't know is that I just wanted to be an owner. I don't want to be a chef. I want to get more into media. I did start the business. The business is going. It's a catering business. It's called Bake My Day. Okay. Yeah, I do food. I do bacon. I do everything. So I started out just doing like little plates and shit. Mm-hmm. Moved up to bigger caterings. Now I manage a restaurant. Shout out to Midwest Eats.
Midwest Eats.
The executive. Eats. Yeah, I'm the executive chef up there. And now I'm just doing my media shit. I started that up. That's called Loud and Outlandish Media.
And what does that do?
I do
produce OnlyFans content.
Hey, psych. But so I do vlogs, podcasts. It's really a media network, and I'm just a personality on the network. Okay. That host shows and stuff like that.
So you all have shows that people can view?
Yeah. You can go on YouTube right now, Loud and Outlandish Media.
Okay.
We out here.
Make sure after you watch Nova's episode this Friday,
Big Food Lady,
you tune in to Loud and Outlandish.
You feel me? TikTok, NWI Eats.
Yeah, I'm seeing some of your TikToks when you basically go around and you try food.
Yep.
Places in like Gary.
Well, not just Gary, everywhere.
Northwest Indiana. That's why it's NWI.
Well, yeah. So it started with I'm gonna do this shit all over the region, but to be honest, it's only so much you can do in the region.
Yeah.
I need to know the eats in the region. I only eat in Chicago.
So you gotta go to the page. You gotta become an eatsy.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I'm saying is she's saying she's doing other places in the region. I'm like, well, does that prove my point that the region ain't got cuisine?
No, that doesn't.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say that don't prove your point. Okay. I think the problem is that because a lot of people, you can go to Chicago and get something overhyped easily. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? But or you can also go to Chicago and get something really good. Mm-hmm. Man. So my thing is a lot of times people like, are you from Chicago or are you from out here?
I was born in Southside Chicago. I was raised here.
Okay, so I think the problem with a lot of Indiana people is that we suffer from like having pride about where we're from. Mm-hmm. So that puts a damper when you next to the Chicago, like the big city, you know, it put a damper on what you got. When in reality, like, we got shit out here that can compete. We also got shit out here that's would not stand a chance in Chicago. It's only surviving because it's out here. You know what I'm saying? So we got both. This starting February 27th to March 14th is the South Shore restaurant tour or whatever. Make sure y'all come out to Midwest Eats. We're going to be on there, but also just go try out a bunch of the restaurants that's on there. It's a lot of great restaurants on there, and it's it's like a restaurant week. So you, like, for instance, some places got where you can dine for two, where it'll be like $50, and they bring out, you get like 3 courses. Yeah. Or it could be a more upscale place where it's $50 a person, but you still get that 3 courses. So it gives you a chance to try, you know, some of their most stapled items.
Yeah, like a good date idea, guys.
No, you gotta send me that. I didn't know about that being a week coming up, because I like eating food. Like, I like trying cuisine. I'm a big foodie person. So.
For sure, yeah. I encourage everybody to do that.
Do it as a pod.
School. I'll tell y'all later.
I mean, you know when they be eating grass and shit. Like you
That's
sure?
the thing with eating in Indiana for me. I haven't come across inclusion for people that have different dietary restrictions. I don't eat meat.
You gotta go to the spot in Holbert. Remember that spot we was talking about? They just opened it like a year ago. It's by Black Diamond. Oh, I can't think of the spot. It's one in Holbert. It's right across the street from the hospital. It's a vegan spot. Damn, I wish I still had the menu. It's a vegan spot over there. I got you.
You know, or see, if you talking about it from that aspect, then okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I didn't know you were.
Yeah, I'm pescatarian.
Yeah, she only eat grass and fish.
This disrespectful fuck. But I didn't know that. So based on that, I do believe that it's a lot of restrictions. I will agree to that for sure.
Chicago got a bunch.
Hell yeah. But that's also like, you know, a money thing, because at the end of the day, like, it's more expensive to eat a salad than it is to eat a McDouble.
It don't take much to just add some option on your menu. Like, you ain't got nothing.
But if 100 people come to my store and 4 people buying a vegetarian option, I'm getting rid of it.
Jonesy had got us some pizza one day before shooting, and they didn't have cheese pizza.
Rico's ain't listen though. No, Rico's ain't had a 2 for $5 as cheese.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they had cheese, it just wasn't the slices.
Right.
Okay.
Because you can get a cheese pizza from Rico's.
Okay. All right, I take it back, Rico's.
Yeah.
Don't come. But
that's some Luigi shit. What? Luigi's will be like, oh, we ain't got no cheese. We got wings and everything else, though. We ain't selling no pieces. And you can't bring no motherfucking credit card, cash only.
Exact.
And you got to exact change. Oh, man, they ghetto as hell. But
and I'm still going to do it.
I was about to say, but it's still good. Like, you know.
Fry hard, I'm on the way.
So we have a theme for this season. It's called Healing Through Your Inner Child. So I wanted to hop into our mental health sector and kind of dabble into that for a little bit. Talk about your upbringing and, like, what are the morals and discipline that you were raised upon, and what are some things that followed you into your adulthood?
One of the key things, it might sound a little cliche, but I would definitely say principle. Again, I come from an older family. My mama and daddy was born in 1918. Okay. So, like, all my aunties and all them, they old as hell. They could be my grandma right now. And my mama the baby. So some of my mom's views, I be feeling like is outdated. Some of the way that she love on people, I feel like they don't deserve. But that's on me. You know, it's in me.
I felt that. Keep going.
And it's just, I would say principle. That's to me, that's one of the major key things that this generation that we have now millennials and Gen Zs, like we lack a lot of fucking principle.
Yeah, I'm finna beat on my kids real quick.
No, don't beat on the don't beat on the kids.
She thirsty, so she keep the pod know we got bunnies.
Hey, they finna jump out.
Hey, G, hold on.
I swear they finna jump out. Watch. They do this every time. They finna jump out.
Yeah, but I'm scared as fuck of rabbits.
They in the cage. They good.
All right.
I'm telling you.
If they come out, G, I'm gonna get.
G, they strong enough to knock them
I
on
know,
the floor.
bro. Rabbits is fucking man.
He's lying.
We seen it. Yes, we did.
No, you have not.
Yes, we have.
Bro, y'all wanna know why I'm scared of rabbits?
Bag. It's grass in that bag because we had to clean up.
Y'all wanna know why I'm scared of rabbits?
Why?
Why?
Because my cousin had a rabbit this fucking big.
Rabbit ain't that big, bro.
You want to bet?
This floor to right here.
Yes.
Bro, rabbit's not that big.
I swear to God, he was big as fuck.
Okay, he wasn't that big.
It wasn't crazy. I'm not exaggerating.
That's a whole dog, bro.
Dog,
I was gonna say,
I
yeah,
swear
like
to God,
deer,
it was
bro.
Listen, you know those rabbits, they be big as fuck with the droopy ass ears.
I've seen them, but they ain't never been that fucking big.
That was this fucking big, bro. The cage was that big.
Extraterrestrial. She ain't had no.
She had ET calling his ass a rabbit.
I can call my mama right now, bro.
Okay, he say he looking at pictures. I need to see that one.
That's what I can call my mama right now.
I'll be scared too. Keep going.
That motherfucker, I will never forget it, bro. I look over that motherfucker in the cage. His eyes was red. He was shaking the cage. I was like, and you know, back in the day, the TV used to go snow.
Bro, these bitches big as hell.
The TV went snow. That's God,
yeah,
bro.
nah,
They big
bro.
as fuck.
I was sure. Send me that.
Yeah, nah, bro.
They big as fuck.
It's like
bro.
a fucking child.
I was like, Granny. And she left me in there with that motherfucking rabbit. Like, when I look at rabbits, it's just what I see.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's little as hell.
I would be
It don't
terrified.
matter.
I would be terrified if
They
I
in the
seen
same
this
fucking
shit.
family.
So that's something that's followed you into your adulthood. Your fear of rabbits.
Yeah, and I don't never tell nobody that because people usually don't have rabbits. Like, ain't a disclaimer I have to give. Like, you know, people got dogs. Like, it's a dog over there.
Oh,
Well, now I know.
Yeah, right.
Now I know for
Yeah,
our
is this
next
a rabbits
guest.
over
Hey,
there?
bro, there's rabbits here.
I guess we gotta tell people we got.
We definitely got to
buddies.
tell people there's rabbits here.
crazy.
Because I walked in this bitch like, oh, my hand's still sweating.
Oh my gosh, bro!
And Jonesy know I ain't no nervous bitch. My hand,
That shit funny.
That is
they glistening.
okay. Okay, so you say you were raised by older parents.
Yes, my mom. Well, my mom's family.
Yeah,
Because my mom, you know.
So, did you have an issue of like, you know how they always try to say you start rebelling against my parenting? Was that always there with you?
I feel like I got a pretty progressive mom.
Okay.
Because my mom also came from an old family, so I feel like a lot of stuff that they did, she didn't want to do. Like, it was nothing for my cousins and them to begin with whooping like with extension cord. Yeah. My mama didn't do that.
Okay.
You know, she also to a degree let us talk back.
Yeah.
You know, and that's also to be like, you may be right. Mm-hmm. Like one time, I remember my mama say, "You do as I say, not as I do." Mm-hmm. And I said, "Well, Ma, for people to follow, you must lead." Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that one. My mom was pretty lax, but that one wouldn't have came out. No, that was a little far.
She
do as I say, not as I do. Cool. I got you.
No, she grabbed something and looked at me, but she knew I was right.
Yeah. I like people like that. That's what I'm saying. When we don't be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
You know damn well you be out here hoeing doing dumb shit.
You be leaving your plate on that table every day, Ma.
Yeah.
If you want me to pick my plate up, you gotta set an example.
So where did you get your definition of love from?
Definitely my mom. My mom is a true lover. Like,
She a lover girl?
straight up.
Hey.
Did she have success with love? Like your dad?
No. I feel like my mom's love life, and don't get mad at me, Mom, but I feel like when I look at her, it's almost like a bittersweet, because she's had situations like she was gonna get married once, and I think the man, he died from leukemia or something. She was gonna get married to my sister daddy, but she felt like he only wanted to marry her because of the people at the church, because he was like a reverend.
Okay.
And then my brother's daddy just couldn't get right, you know, but that was her real love, because I know him more than, I feel like I have more memories with my brother's daddy than I do with my own daddy.
Okay. What happened with your dad?
My mama was never with my daddy.
Oh, okay.
she just got pregnant by him. And to be honest, my mama and my daddy tell him my daddy didn't even know I existed till I was 2 years old.
Well, damn.
And then he seen her in Terrytown Foods, and he was trying to talk. He was like, "Hey," because he was like, "I'm like, that's old girl." He like, "Hey," she was avoiding him. Like he chasing her through the aisles and shit. Yeah. And then she tried to hurry up and go get in the car, and she put me in the car, and she turned around and was like, well, "What do you want?" And he was like, he said, "I just popped up in the window." He was like, "Is that my daughter?" Because he was like, "You look like me." And so she was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Oh, bring it down to the house."
He said, "Yeah."
This my baby. Yeah.
And
because she had another man, you know. She had a whole other man, you know. So yeah, I think it definitely, my love definitely comes from my mother, her side of the family. She's just a loving person.
Are you okay like with not having your father being there to raise, even if he's not in the household, but that was your dad, so not having that person be the one that's raising you and teaching you things?
My daddy was shit.
Okay.
So I feel like it wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
My mama seen a red flag.
Yeah.
And she moved around.
Okay.
But when he came around and he appeared to be okay, she gave him a shot. Mm-hmm. But she was right all along, because my daddy never has been consistent. He's never been. And what's even more fucked up is everybody know my daddy. Yeah. And everybody be like, "Oh, yeah, your daddy, that's my nigga."
I remember your daddy.
Like, and what's even more fucked up is the other day, y'all, I was in the gas station and this lady was like, "You gay the daughter, ain't you?" And I was like, yeah, I just know so much about you. I feel like I know you. And I want to tell her that's so crazy, because I barely know this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how you keep so many tabs on me? Like,
well, teach me him, because, yeah.
You know, but I do love my daddy. I just, and this is a trauma too that I had to learn when I was in Texas. I remember, like, I was going through shit and I didn't know what my mom was going through, because she moved from the hood, moved to Portage to get my little brother a better high school opportunity, which worked out for him. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I didn't know that they was going through like a big financial burden. You know, she didn't. Yeah, like she didn't tell me. You know, and so I'm calling on her for shit. Like I done cut the toothpaste open. Yeah, I ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? And my daddy spent my mama for 3 days for $25. So it was shit like that, was like, I can't depend on you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that was like part of the reason why I don't remember why when I turned 21. Like, I was just going through some real life shit, like, fuck turning 21. Yeah. You know, so my daddy, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
But I do love him. And I had to learn, and I'm still dealing with this, that I have to, he's a cool person. He's just not a good dad. And so, am I okay with that? Am I gonna be able to accept you for who you are? Because I got to, like, you're got no choice. Yeah, you're not. You haven't changed.
I'm gonna challenge that. We can't help the parents that we were assigned to, and it's their responsibility to navigate us through life until we're able to do it on our own.
Right.
But does that mean you're obligated to still have a relationship with them?
No. I don't think you gotta do shit in this world but die. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's just that on that. You ain't gotta do shit. Shit, a parent ain't gotta take care of you. They gonna drop your ass off.
They ain't gotta take care of you?
No.
I don't agree with that.
It would be nice.
They have to take care of
you.
No,
the fuck they don't. They can drop your ass off.
They have the free will to not do it. But I'm saying, like, that is their sole responsibility when you bring life. Like, you're
I agree. No, I agree.
They do have,
but they don't. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't have to.
Do it.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, you ain't got to do shit. Yeah. It's about what your mind and your heart, your spirit can align with to do. Yeah. So that's how I feel about that.
Okay. Well, shit. How does that help you with figuring out yourself as a romantic? Because I think, like,
I'm super romantic.
But okay, are you
yo simp ass?
Do you get that from me?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know, like, to what extent romance looks like for you.
But do you think I'm a romantic?
You look like it. Like, yeah.
Fuck
And
with me.
when you told me you date guys too, I was shocked.
Really?
Are you?
Most people
are
think
you
I'm a
saying-
stud.
I don't think you a stud. I just would assume that you like women.
Okay.
And then like when you say you date guys, I was like, okay. Then you say you're romantic. Are you the same romantic? Are you that you are with men?
It depends on the type of man.
Okay.
And I'm finding my way in this shit, right? Because I remember I met up with this guy and he's like openly bisexual, and I was like, yeah, when I get over there, I'm gonna be all masculine and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got over there and was a total bitch because he was this big man, like,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, thank you.
So how do you like to see yourself? Because there's this thing going on with women talking about some they hetero romantic, and then they just like to fuck on women. Like they can only see themselves with men, but they just like to fuck with women.
So I feel like I'm kind of the opposite. Like I feel like my ideal life, I could have me a girlfriend for companionship and love and affection and romance, and I can have a man to pay bills and fuck.
Y'all treat men like shit.
That's all
bro.
they here for, bro.
We get treated
That's
like shit.
all these
you
niggas
know?
is here for.
We treated like shit.
Let me tell you something. Think about it. You know how they always talk about, oh, we need to go back to our natural way of life and polygamy.
Yeah.
When you was a polygamist, sir, in Africa, you was a sex slave and a work slave. That's it. That's it.
You okay, Jonesy?
No, it's just this ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just waiting on this text to come
Yeah,
back, and it's
that-
not.
You so unprofessional.
This nigga,
My
man.
bad.
We sit up here talking about real nigga
This
shit.
nigga over here.
But I'm listening though. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. Niggas ain't shit. We suck.
We
I
ain't
wouldn't say that.
Fuck
We
that.
did not say
Niggas
that.
ain't shit.
But hoes and tricks.
Yeah. According to her.
But hoes and tricks.
We just paying bills.
I want more for men. I want more for y'all. I want y'all to.
I feel like when men free themselves of what's that shit called, the binaries of gender, then it can flow.
Okay.
Because women are already free to do it.
Facts.
It like you said earlier, for the culture to change, men have to change it. So I think once men get into that, because it's like, I remember I was watching something they was talking about back in the day, like way back in the day, before Western civilization, when they were going over to Africa, they were seeing female husbands and male wives, saying that people didn't identify as genders, they just identified as like deities, like they roll like whatever energy that they possessed or whatever, that's what they identified as. And it's funny because Yoruba is one of the oldest languages, period. And Yoruba has one of the first documented gay words. But also, if you talk to a Yoruba person today, or even an Igbo person today, they will misgender you. Like, do you know
What's
a
a
lot of
gay word?
Africans?
No, I don't know a lot of Africans.
But like, do you know something that's like from Africa though?
Yeah.
And when they talk to you, or when you hear them talking, do you hear them misgender? Like they'll say he when they talking about a she.
No, but
Are they really good with their English though?
yeah.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, they're a
So
little
like,
simulated.
yeah, I was gonna say like ones who like fresh off the boat type shit.
Yeah, no, I don't know any of those.
Okay, so like they will misgender you, and they'll be talking like, yeah, Tay, he went over there. Like they'll keep saying he.
Yeah, I'll probably be a he.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, not off your appearance or anything.
I
You could be
understand.
super feminine, but
Yeah.
they'd be like he, and or like they'd be like Jonesy, she. They misgender because they created the words girl and boy in a language more recently because they didn't have it.
Right.
Because gender didn't exist.
Exists, yes. I'm
I'm a nerd, y'all.
No, before the squad came around, I used to harp so much on social constructs being the devil. It's so stupid. It's all created. It's the reason why we so fucking divided now.
Well, if you my wife, you gonna do the laundry and wash the dishes.
And you look like that right now with this fucking beard coming all the way out here. He
God
look like
damn
he
it.
say that too.
And what else y'all supposed to do? And don't talk too loud.
Yeah.
And don't drive.
What Miami say? I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Cook, clean, and shut the fuck up.
Okay.
That's not what I believe.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
All
what's the
right.
gay word?
I don't know.
Oh. Because she said they
Yeah, I
discovered.
know.
Yeah, that's why I just wanted
heard
to know
you
what.
ask that the first time.
And
Yeah.
you heard me pay that shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear. I don't know.
I paid that shit as soon as he asked it, and he want to ask again.
Because I thought that was one of them.
That's
I'll
cute.
get back to you things.
Yeah,
Not.
that's cute.
No, I didn't.
I paid that shit.
Oh.
One thing about it, if I don't answer it, I ain't gonna answer it.
I ain't got it. Okay, that's some research I had to do.
What is the main reason why you want to come on the pod? What is it about our pod that made you want to be on here?
I want to be on Everybody Podcast. Don't feel special. No, I'm just playing. No, I'll just play. No, for real, off back, it was y'all name, Club Culture. Y'all logo is dope. That's what caught my attention first. I ain't gonna lie. I seen Jonesy share it. I seen him on it. What episode was that?
All of them.
18.
We out here.
This episode.
It was
Big Jonesy.
His first episode is 18.
Okay, cool. But it had a specific name. It was
They all do.
no, but the name was really interesting.
Big Jonesy.
No,
Big
It
Jonesy,
was
that
not
nigga.
that at all.
Episode.
it was
18.
Watch the Fucking Podcast.
Nah, that's just the slogan.
That's just it.
but it was something else too though.
Bro, it was episode
I'm
18.
pretty sure it was something interesting. Don't
Big
steal from
Jonesy.
Walmart.
Don't
is
steal
that
from
nigga.
Walmart. That's what it was.
Don't steal from Walmart.
Don't steal from Walmart. And so that's what caught my attention. I'm like, what's this going on? And then I think you got a good voice. You got a rememberable voice.
Oh, thank you.
So
What about my voice?
fuck
You
you.
irritating, bro.
That's crazy.
No, Jonesy,
That's crazy.
Jonesy,
Nah,
my
bro.
nigga, man. He
Nah,
know
bro.
that.
Cause your friend think I got a good voice.
If I do this, you
That's
my
all that
nigga.
matter.
If I do this, you my nigga.
Nah, fuck that. Comment section say otherwise.
If I don't fuck with you, if I just know you, I'll be like, I'm touchy as hell.
I like you though. I think I want to have you on the pod more often.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I fuck with y'all
Let's
up here.
figure that out.
No, we don't.
I could be a recurring guest whenever people don't show up. Just call me.
No, I got you. I'm serious. We're gonna see what the comments got to say too.
Yeah.
Whatever comments gonna say, what social media on. We gonna,
I hope
like
they
it.
drag
Just
me.
know I got you.
I love when people drag me.
I am the club.
I love to get dragged.
Like
I don't know.
once I see the comments start
I really
filling
can't
up
wait till I
over
get
like a
like
couple
famous
of-
and then like I gotta turn my comments off. Like
I can't even look at them.
I cannot fucking wait.
Nah, I love that, bro. It's so much stuff I be thinking about too when we really get to that point. Like,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that's enough to make a pussy throb, you know?
I just let the content build up, and then like after like 2 weeks, I'll just like vet our content and then start responding to people, and then just see who responds.
yeah.
Like, how do you respond to a 2-week-old comment? Why are you responding to this? Yes, I know I'm
You
being
bored? Yeah, you bored as hell.
I'm being completely immature doing this. Like, I know what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
But what are you doing?
I love when they just assume they know what you got going on in life.
Fuck them niggas.
That like this. So I got like a video on TikTok right now that's going viral. From fucking I was talking about DoorDash.
Yeah.
And like they on that comment like, how about you just get a real job? And I'm like, I'm a whole entrepreneur.
Yeah. They just be swearing.
Like I'm doing this literally to buy weed.
Yeah.
Like, that's it, bro. This is how I get my weed money. Like,
Yeah.
chill.
I love when we be talking about like black liberation and just financial literacy. You know, like, so what the fuck are y'all doing for your community? Tell you a whole book what I'm doing. What are you doing, sir? They
That's actually that's how I got the food lady name.
Yeah, we outside, bitch.
Well, you gotta chill sometimes.
But we outside for real.
I know, but
we really outside. That's
okay,
what
I'm
I
gonna
just.
keep it. I'm gonna
Okay, we just really outside.
That'd be a good snippet though.
keep it. There's a lot of snippets with
Because
you.
especially how we just looking at him. Like,
I just had to let
cut his
people.
fucking mic.
We outside, like for real.
How'd you get the name of the food lady?
All right, so funny story. I made a top 20 list.
Okay. Yeah, that's yeah, you did.
Did you see
Can
it?
we
Yes.
wait? Let's pause. Can we drop gems at the end of this too?
Yeah,
Okay,
we
go
finna
on.
wrap it up.
Because I got some gems.
All right, so yeah, I
today.
started a top 20 list. And from there it caused a frenzy. That's because what I do. And from there, this guy said the food lady thinks she run Gary. And I love that because I'm GI landlord.
Yeah.
So like I said, I love when people drag me.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, like, you're adding fuel to this.
Yeah.
With that drag, like I'm finna amplify it. So what I did was I shared it and it was like, I do GI landlord. And from there, because you thinking that you making fun of me, but I am the food lady. Like I supply this bitch with food. So thank you for that. give me a t-shirt, give me a hat. Like, we finna merch this shit out. You feel me? So that's why I became the food lady.
Yeah.
Laughing at my own self.
Facts.
You got to. Gotta laugh at yourself.
Because I don't want to skip past this. I think this is necessary. Let's quickly talk about the thing that you said about like having that pride of where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
What is the obsession with Indiana? Just the region. Gary, like people when people.
Gary, let me clarify you real quick. Gary isn't in Indiana.
It ain't. It's Gary. Is Gary.
Gary isn't Gary.
Okay, what's Indianapolis? Is that?
That's Indiana.
That's Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Gary's
Indiana like
Gary.
a motherfucker.
Okay, you see that y'all already on that type of vibe right now. What is that obsession with the pride of where you're from? Because I was born in Chicago, but I've lived all my life, raised here. I just always going back and forth.
So I look at like East Chicago people, Hammond people, different from I look at like anybody else in the region. Mm-hmm. But I think Gary is the region.
Okay.
To me, Gary is the city of Indiana.
Okay.
Point blank, period. And like even the people downstate, they know that shit. And they say, so goes Gary, so goes the region. Ask any motherfucker downstate, they gonna say that shit. But they don't want Gary to go unless they ahead of it. You get what I'm saying? So I think Gary people, we have a lot of pride because of all the systematic racism and all of the things that I put against us. Even like Hammond, I hate Hammond. I don't shop in Hammond. I don't spend out a dime in Hammond.
What does Hammond do to
Like
you?
if listen, I wouldn't even be on club culture. If you know what I'm saying? But I don't like Hammond because what's his name?
Yeah.
McDermott.
He goes out his way to shit on Gary. It's so many developments that he single-handedly stopped from coming to Gary because he went to the people who was doing the development and either tried to poach them to come to Hammond or tried to be like, oh, you don't need to do that with them. You need to like just shit on us to a point where to turn business away.
Okay.
You know, when Obama was in office and kids who are 18 and 19 in high school, they let them out to go vote, right? He trashed them. You can pull this shit up. Like, what are they basically saying? What are those niggers over there doing? In so many fucking words. I don't like that shit, bro.
Okay, that's solid.
So I don't like McDermott, and I won't. I don't. If it's left up to me, bro, I don't spend money in Hammond.
Okay.
So
I understand that. I like when people have reasons for why they do things instead of I don't know. I just don't do it.
yeah, I'm on that with your ass. And you know, next time you get an office in Gary, I'm gonna vandalize your sign.
Wait a
They
minute.
don't know it's you now. You just snitched on yourself.
I don't give a fuck. I'm GI
Y'all
landlord.
y'all got the casino. We ain't got one.
That ain't Gary. That's Northern Indiana.
See,
Northern Indiana.
See, that's the systematic racism.
Exactly, bro.
That's literally the systematic racism.
What other hard rock says fucking Southern Italy or
No.
hard rock of West Arizona?
That's that.
You know,
that's
like,
that
no,
systematic
bro.
racism that we talking about.
Okay.
Fuck you mean hard rock Northern Indiana?
You feel me? And that
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. This TikToker, she does. It's called. I ain't gonna say her name, but she do reviews kind of like I do. So white chick, and she did that. She was like, I'm in Northern Indiana at the Hard Rock. Bitch, you know damn well you on Burr and Gary.
Is she from Gary?
Yeah,
Philly
she's from
cheese-
Hobart or some shit.
Oh,
like
okay.
Philly
She's-
cheesesteak right across the
she's
highway,
from
bro.
the region.
Okay.
That's why she do her content
Yeah.
in the region.
Yeah.
And you gonna say I'm in Northern Indiana at the Hard Rock? I commented and said, just fucking say Gary.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck is
funny.
you know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
I mean, Gary has a negative connotation. I don't know who started it, but
The
it's
internet and white people and
White
people
people.
who not here.
What people don't know is Gary had the first black mayor of any major metropolitan city, Mayor Richard Hatchard.
And you know, Indiana can't have that shit. A
And-
black mayor?
Yeah, and then from there, that's when all of the stuff happened. You know, they built the Genesis Convention Center for all the big black conventions, and you know, you had motherfuckers like Muhammad Ali and all the motherfuckers in Gary every day.
Yeah.
You know, and the white people didn't like that. So they tried to extend the olive branch to expand Gary all the way to US 30. And they said no. Because they said, hey, if we do that, then that's going to create too much space where we're not going to be able to control the politics.
Yeah.
Right? And then they just going to take the seat from us, and then we're going to be back into the same room that we was in when we can't cross 35th. You get what I'm saying? You got to stay in this low end or in the valley or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we didn't want that. So he said, well, if them white folks want to leave, let them leave. Yeah. And when he said that, that's when Gary went downhill.
Because Maryville, my mom is older than the town of Maryville.
Okay.
Literally. And what
Like
people don't know is
Station
Gary is the only major city with another big like with a town without a buffer town between it. You get what I'm saying? Because Maryville literally starts as soon as you cross 53rd.
Yeah.
You know? So and even now, Maryville's trying to give Gary back a lot of blocks. They want to expand, they want to give Gary back all the way up into 68th. They want Maryville to start at 68th where Maryville High School at.
Okay.
But they only want to do that because that's the fucking flooding zone.
Okay.
It flood terribly over there.
Okay.
Yeah, between like 56 all the way
Yeah,
back
from
to
53rd all the way to
every
68th.
fall storm, that area get fucked
Flooded.
up.
You get what I'm saying? So it's all this, you know, you just got to peep game. And even with Indianapolis was black as fuck. You get what I'm saying? Madam C.J. Walker, all them motherfuckers was down there doing their thing. And like blacks moved to Indianapolis. And when the blacks started taking over Gary, they said, fuck it, we finna go build Indianapolis. And they started displacing all them black people, just like how they displaced them down there to build IUPUI. You know, it's so much fucking history. I ain't gonna overload
that's
y'all.
what we needed for this. With every episode we've been doing, we've been touching on Black history. So you just organically just started doing it for us. So
we out here.
I appreciate it. I actually didn't know none of this shit about Gary. So y'all just put me on the game.
Gary is a super historical. We had the first black record label before Motown. Half of Motown artists was on that record label.
What is it called, you know?
Like Vazeez or something like that.
VJ
Yeah,
Records.
something like that, yeah.
Something like that, because the Beatles got their start through them.
Okay.
Like a lot of people
the
don't know.
Beatles started, you know, some West Side Gary niggas started the Beatles, you know, because we just out here.
I'm from the east side, though.
Yeah, she from the east side. They still cable.
They still cable?
We did. We had a nigga named Spider.
He
like, get up on that motherfucking pole, get you that cable.
They still cable over there.
First or something? You know how they say something?
Spider is the first black man to get a whole hood cable.
You hear me?
Shout out Spider.
For $30
For
too.
$30 holler.
Okay.
HBO, Showtime, Skinner.
All that shit. You said everything on me.
All right. Now we get to the gym parts. We like to drop gems on the pod to leave off the episode. Jonesy, you want to start with your gem?
Hey man, I got some gems, man. This for my niggas. You know that if you're a part of a group, a podcast, just any collective, if you're not willing to go as far as where's this bit of this song, bro?
Sounds like plagiarism about to happen.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you, this nigga trying to sum it up in his old words.
Just matter of
fact, the source, nigga.
Just go listen to the Grind Family, Unbelievable, and listen to that first verse. If you're not willing to put it on the line like he is in that first verse, you don't want it bad enough. That's my gem.
Damn.
All right. He's so irritated.
Shout
right,
out the
Jay?
Grind Family, man. Go ahead.
Do I drop a gem?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, drop your gem.
All right, one of my favorite gems, man. Nothing beat a fail but a try.
Nothing be a fail but a try.
Salt kills snails, not players.
I'm gonna have to think about that one. I don't know what the fuck you mean by that.
Salt kills snails, not players. You can't throw salt on my game.
Okay.
But you could throw salt on the snail and they'll die.
Okay.
Can I play this raps line? Can I please play this?
Is it going to get us copyright?
These niggas don't own their music.
Play it, I guess. I don't, bro. We have a. All right. So that was the episode. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you leave us a rating.
Hit all them buttons, man.
Just watch the damn podcast.